Hey everybody, thanks for coming in and watching this podcast on the JP website. This morning I've got Jackie Turner with me from Saffron Intermediaries. Jackie, thanks for coming in this morning. One of the reasons I've asked Jackie to come in because they have some really quirky products and they deal with lending outside of the normal high street bank, people with issues. So Jackie, if first of all, if we talk to you about first time buyers that you deal with and what kind of things you do for them, please.
Yeah, so if you're a first-time buyer, we'll lend up to 95% loan to value. And if you're struggling to save for a deposit, we will accept a personal loan or a family gift as a deposit. Also, if you're a tenant, your landlord can gift you equity in lieu of deposit. So by that I mean, if the property's worth, say, 100 grand, and the landlord is willing to sell it to you for 90 grand, that 10K will serve as your deposit. You don't need any cash.
Wow. High Street Bank won't put up with any of that. They're
I don't
not
think
interested
so.
in it. That's good. Can you also talk to the people watching in about your credit scoring and what kind of score you want to take people on board from experience?
Yeah, so we use an Experian credit score of 600. And even if you have a few blips on your credit file, we can still help you. So talk to JP if you have any concerns and he can get you a mortgage.
Can you also talk about family gift deposits and any kind of gifts? I mean, I do builders and the high street banks are interested in builders gifted deposit. What's your criteria about that, please?
Yeah, so if you're buying a new build house, we will accept up to 5% builder's gifted incentive. And we also accept 5% from you, either in the form of a personal loan or savings or a family gift. And on any of our products, we will accept a family gift as the deposit. So again, if you're struggling to save and you have an immediate family member that wants to give you that deposit, that's absolutely fine.
That's great, thanks for that. Can you also talk about affordability in the way you assess monthly mortgage payments in interest only? Do you do part and part? Do you do residential and interest only?
Yes. So we can, you can get a mortgage on an interest-only basis, so that means lower monthly payments.
With yourselves?
Yes, with us. That's up to 70% loan to value. Or also we offer part and part up to 80% loan to value. So talk to JP about those options.
Thank you, thanks for that. Can we also talk about self-employed people that are sole traders or going to be limited company or they've not quite got the accounts? Can you touch on that, please?
Yeah, so if you're a sole trader and you've gone into limited company formation, you can apply for a mortgage day one. We don't have a minimum time that you need to be in a limited company formation. Or if you only have 1 year's accounts, we can use those towards affordability. You can get 90% loan to value. Also, if you've had a big increase year on year, we won't take an average. We can use the latest year's accounts. Again, that's up to 90% loan to value, and that's available to first-time buyers. And while we're on the subject, I'm going to talk about first-time buyers. I'll talk about our buy-to-let proposition, because if you're a first-time buyer, first-time landlord, you can still get a buy-to-let property. That's not a problem at all. Again, you can use a personal loan as a deposit. And if you are a portfolio landlord, there's no limit to portfolio size. And at Saffron, you can remortgage up to 10 properties or up to £3 million in lending.
That's employed or self-employed?
Yes, that's for buy-to-let.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you also talk to people watching today, Jackie, about people that are on contracts, please?
Yeah, so if you're a day one contractor with industry experience, you can get a mortgage with us up to 90% loan to value.
Wow.
Yeah. If you are new to your industry, we like to see 3 months into the contract. If you're a 0 hours contractor, you can get a mortgage, or a bank worker, agency worker. If you have multiple income streams, JP can still help you. So don't think that you cannot get a mortgage if the high street banks have told you no. JP can get you a mortgage.
And what's the maximum number of properties your company would accept?
Oh, as a portfolio landlord, 10 properties and up to £3 million worth of lending.
And are your underwriters hands-on, or do we use the same underwriter all the time, or do you have lots of different underwriters?
We generally have one underwriter on a particular case, and JP can speak to them on your behalf if you have any concerns.
Another thing I get asked about a lot, Jackie, is self-build. Can you touch on self-build mortgages, please?
Yeah, so if you have, if you say you want to buy a plot of land and build your dream home, we can lend on the purchase of the land as well as the build cost.
From day one.
Yes, from day one, and or if you have a property, say a duplex, you want to convert it to single family dwelling, with planning permission, we can help with that, and lend you the money to do that, so you don't have to get expensive bridging finance. You can just get a standard mortgage that does that. Or if you have a shell and you want to build into that, or knock down and rebuild, we can help with any of those scenarios. Talk to JP, because you'd be surprised at what he can do to help you.
That's great.
Achieve your dream.
Well, Jackie, you've covered my list. Thanks for coming in today. I really appreciate it. Jackie Turner, Saffron for Intermediaries. Give me a call if you want to know anything. 077 900 27038. And you heard it here first from Jackie Turner.
Thank
Jackie,
you.
thank you.
Thank you.